Hello, Seeker. Welcome back to the show. In this sort of episode, I am breaking down my signature program, Activated. As we get ready to open the doors to the fall 2023 round, I just wanted to take a minute to talk about the program, how it's going to go, what you can expect, the juicy details of what we are going to go over. I'm going to talk about the investment, the questions that I get asked, and all of that. So if you have been feeling like you're ready for a growth portal, you're getting ready to go into a space of growth, healing, transformation, or maybe you've been curious to work with me to go through the program Activated, to learn the manifestation formula, to learn my method of healing that I use myself and teach my clients, then this is for you. We're just going to go right to it, no fluff. First, I want to explain why I created Activated. So I could go all in depth about how it was a complete channeled experience that came from a rock bottom that led to a massive breakthrough. The week by week, the content, the process poured through me. I studied it. I embodied it myself. I saw the results and started creating what is now Activated, the week by week trainings, the process, which is my signature process. But why I created this is because for a long time, I was chasing manifestation and I was kind of sick of just journal about it, visualize, embody the feelings. And I remember hearing over and over, act as if. And I got it in concept. I was like, yeah, that would be epic. But I could never do that. I could never act like a millionaire when I wasn't a millionaire. And so I was chasing for a long time more money, more health. I was chasing to be at ease in my skin, at ease in my mind, and never feeling like I was doing it. I was broke. I was frustrated. I was overwhelmed. I was at that point a mom of one and then a mom of two, and it was just so much. And I never felt like I was really moving forward. I would grow because I'm a seeker and I'm always growing inside, but those miracles, that magic was not happening. So once I started realizing, as I just said, I had my own rock bottoms of being so frustrated, mostly with money and really feeling like I could never get ahead. But then it was also simultaneously in pain with my body. And as I've, shared on the show, I had body image stuff that was coming up and I just was not really okay. And after this crazy rock bottom that was fueled by money and this feeling of desperation, I had this encounter with spirit and I had been receiving all of these pieces and these nudges that I didn't really know what they were for like months before. So as this whole process came in, I really realized that we're being taught manifestation wrong. A lot of what we're being taught is the truth or partial truths, but how we go about embodying it is completely different. And then I feel like how I teach it is completely different. And it's especially important for empaths and highly sensitive souls. I also recognize that I'm an old soul. My clients are old souls. It is different for us. So yes, like attracts like. And yes, if you could just be the millionaire, then you would manifest it tomorrow. But how do we do that? So this program is a manifestation program, but what it is it's a growth portal, because the truth is to manifest what it is you want, you have to become an energetic match for it, no matter how you go about it. So in this program, it's a manifestation program, but it's also a growth portal. So I'm going to start sharing about the week by week because it really does explain the process and it really is going to take you through, what to expect. So before I go into the week by week, to sum this up, the reason I created this program is because we need to understand that manifestation is a growth experience, but it's also raising your vibration, yes. And how we go about that is through growth, is through healing, is through pouring back into ourselves. This is where we find that natural confidence, freedom, ease, magnetism, right? Because you're not just here to manifest a laptop. You're here to become the best version of yourself who is magnetic, who manifests on autopilot. And this is truly what your soul is going for, even when our head desires things. So through this program, you're going to learn how to manifest physical, tangible things if you do want the laptop or the soulmate or the home or whatever it is. But you're also going to learn how to become that version of you, the fully expressed version of you, because that is where your magnetism truly lies. Okay, so the week by week breakdown, which does very much explain the process. Week 1 is activation. So this is activating your whole authentic self, your essence, your natural magnetism. This answers the question, who am I really? And this is where you discover who you truly are, the core of you. So we also talk about creating boundaries from this really authentic place, our core values, and how to love ourselves in a deep and meaningful way that is authentically us. So instead of it just being a bubble bath, we really learn the fabric and the DNA of who we are on a soul level and how that wants to be expressed. And this is where true freedom, confidence, and huge self-expression gets to start. And this is where our true magnetism lies. In week 2, we're going to move right into healing. We're going to go into inner child healing and inner teenager healing because those are different parts of us. We dive into the root. We really go to the root of what is holding us back. And I teach you the exact method that I use to heal and how I ongoingly am healing and navigating triggers and fears and how I can see it relating to that core wound. So this is life-changing in itself and teaches you a tool that will free up so much energy and have you again boost that natural magnetism because you're healing what you're not, right? So week 3 is reprogramming. This is where we take the limiting beliefs and the core wounds that we've uncovered. We see our looping patterns and these things that we deal with, and we learn how to reprogram our brain. So we talk about conscious and subconscious reprogramming, and I give you many tangible practices, exercises to try over the week and then to integrate into your life. Week by week, I'm always giving tools so that when you walk away, you truly do have a toolbox of different resources, different things you can do to activate yourself, to heal, to reprogram. So this week is really incredibly powerful in reprogramming the brain. We also talk about the power of your identity and how to shift your identity into something more beneficial and more true and authentic to who you truly are. Week 4 is integration. So there's no call this week. We talk about the power of integration and how we need to integrate and embody the teachings that we are learning daily, weekly, really keeping it fresh and integrating this stuff into our life. Week 5 is the art of deliberate creation. And now that you're clearing away what holds you back, we get into the how-tos of deliberately manifesting what you want. This is where I teach you the magnetism formula, which really will be something you'll use for the rest of your life. My clients, even after we're done our work together, they're still going back and referring to tests and inspired action and all these different aspects of the magnetism, the manifestation formula. So this is the manifestation process, beginning to end, deep dive into exactly how to intentionally and consciously manifest what you desire. Week 6 is advanced and quantum manifestation. So this is where we go a little bit even deeper, a little bit more Talia, a little bit more advanced. And this is about quantum leaping, manifesting with timelines, embodiment practices, using the her work, and again, talking about role playing with these new identities, where this is where you start to get really rapid results. Week 7 is living activated, and this is how to physically live the system. This is also where our extra workshop comes in. So this is how to continue doing the work in quotes and I'm breaking down how to use this system when you want to manifest something specifically, and also how to use this system in your daily life so that you're always touching base with these different aspects, because you'll need to heal, you'll need to reprogram, you'll need to integrate for the rest of your life. It's not just a one shot. So this is really how to live this system. And then week 8, this is our last week, and we talk about manifesting money, success, and really big dreams. So I had to put this into the program because sometimes we have, if you're like me, such big goals and dreams that really do feel sometimes out of reach. So this is where we bridge the gap, right? We got to be real with ourselves. Sometimes it feels scary to do those huge things. So we really got to look at that energy as a separate thing. This is about bridging the gap in vibration, using methods and practices to really see what you want and not get stopped by it feeling way too big or way too out of reach. So this is where we talk about massive goals, and we also focus on money manifestation specifically and and creating big success for yourself. So this is the program from beginning to end. If you do register for this round, there's some pretty insane bonuses. Of course, the links are below for everything. The bonuses include some of my full courses, including Intuition School, and there's an empath bundle that includes the Empowered Empath and Empath Activated, and these really help empaths and highly sensitive people to activate their powers and learn techniques for manifesting that is just for empaths. There's also the pre-work for the program, and you get access to the manifestation training library for life. So case in point, there's a ton of incredible bonuses, over $1,200 worth of bonuses. And this is really the nuts and bolts of the program. The fall 2023 round of Activated opens. We officially start September 25th. That is when the first module is released. We have our first call on the 28th, and this really is a cool way of how this program is set up. The modules are released on a Monday, and then we have a call on the Thursday to go over the content, to deepen the lessons, to channel some wisdom, to activate it in your cells. So it's a do-it-yourself blended with a live, it's a hybrid model of the two, where you get to binge the trainings, the workbook, the meditations at the time that works for you. And then we deepen it on Thursday when we get together. So there's always the replay. I've had people go through this program and only be able to catch the replays, and it's still been extremely impactful. So that is one of those details. We meet on Zoom, hopefully with cameras on, get to know each other. So there are 9 calls in total. There are 8 weeks of the program. One of the weeks is integration week. There's no call, but there are also 2 additional extra workshops, we'll say, put in over the course of the program. One is actually a releasing and healing ceremony to move through inner child healing. Another one is a workshop called Workshopping the System, and it's how to really live this activated system that you are going to learn. So that is the format of it. So price, if you're on the wait list, you get absolute first access to the price at over, I believe, $200 less than the early bird price. So if you are on the wait list, you will get an email on September 8th that you can register on the 8th, 9th, or 10th for this insane deal. Normal registration opens on September 11th. The price there is $997, pay in full. And we also have payment plans that for as little as under $200, you could get started. So there's payment plans of all kinds to make it accessible to more people. When we go up to the full price, it's going to be $1,222, pay in full. And again, payment plans are always available. I always do payment plans. I believe in them. I use them myself often, and I think that it's a really great option. So that is Activated. I tried to cover as much as I could without taking too much of your time. If you are feeling the call, like you are ready to enter a growth portal, you want to learn manifestation in and out from a soul-aligned place, you're ready for more growth, you want to be supported, have that accountability, have fun with it, go deep, all the things, this is for you. I would love to connect. So all of the links are below in the show notes, including, of course, the Activated registration page where all the details are, the full schedule, the payment options, all the things. And then if you have any extra questions, my email is also below. You can reach out anytime and ask your questions. I cannot wait to get to know you more, to support you, to see you move the needle forward in your life and get activated. It's going to be so exciting. So have a great day, Seeker. I will see you in the next episode and hopefully in Activated. See you soon. Bye.